Here's the deal, guys. I've been thinking all week, long, hard, and girthy about how I wanted to do this video this week. And if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, hey, how you doing? Like the video? Subscribe if you are new. My name is Jacob, aka the Freckled Salamander, and I'm here to give you my lock of the week for UFC Vegas 98. I pick one underdog that I believe in my mind is gonna win with 100% certainty, and we're at a dilemma right now. We're at a crossroads right now because last week we had Jose Aldo as my lock of the week. And I've been thinking about it. How do I want to present that information? Because we all know what happened in that fight. I don't want to dwell on it. I don't want to be a culprit, right? I don't want to oh, look at Jacob Cope and all this stuff, right? And I've been thinking, how do I want to do this video? Who do I want to put that blame on for that loss for Jose Aldo? And I thought, you know what? Mike Bell. Let's put it on Mike Bell. Then I thought, you know what? Maybe the referee. Referee should have broke him up. Let me go after the referee. And then I thought, what about that little bitch, Mario Batista? And I thought, nah. Maybe we go after Jose Aldo himself. Maybe we blame the man that we put all our faith into. And then I thought about it. And I said, you know what? In 2024, it was my goal and it's my job to be as successful as possible for Lock of the Week. And if I'm going to be as successful as possible for Lock of the Week, I got to be a man about everything. We've taken some bad losses in our day, Lock of the Week. We've had some great wins. Even earlier this year, Ariane Carlosi got a headbutt win. We got to roll with the punches. And what I'm not going to do is continue to tempt the MMA gods and this thing in life that we call karma, because karma is not a bitch, she is a mirror. And last week in my video I did a tantalizing edit about how Matt Frevola won a first round submission against Faraziem, and I acted like I was gonna win, and it was a joke. But I think the MMA gods were warning us a little bit. I believe they gave us a little bit of a warning shot with the Aldo decision. They said, hey, if you're going to tempt us, if you're going to taunt us, guess what? Here's a lock of the week loss. So instead of a skit, instead of anything, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to blame myself. It is my fault that lock of the week loss. It's not Mike Bell's fault, that fucking idiot. It's not the ref's fault for not splitting them up. That fucking idiot. It's not Mario Batista's fault for being a fucking pussy and not even trying to fight a guy, Jose Aldo, who I told you guys was gonna outbox the fucking ears off this fucking bitch. And that's exactly what he was doing. And then he had to resort to just fucking hugging round after round. And I'm not gonna blame those people. And I'm definitely not gonna blame Jose Aldo. I'm gonna blame myself. And this week, I'm gonna put it on myself to make sure we get back in the win column. This week, it comes down to two people, UFC Vegas 98. I have only picked two underdogs on this card, and I've been back and forth on both of those picks. There's no highlight tapes. There's no reactions. There's no nothing. This is all business because I want to get back on track right the fuck now. I want to say I apologize to the MMA gods. We might need their help this week. I promise you that. So let's get some we apologize MMA gods in the chat so we can win this week. The lock of the week for UFC Vegas 98 is going to be Pat Sabatini. And I've had my differences with Pat Sabatini. If you guys know, Pat Sabatini was always supposed to be the lock of the week no matter what. He was my favorite fighter. You guys have heard about Ryan Hall. He's on my hat. Well, guess what? There was two people that were going to always be lock of the week no matter fucking what. Ryan Hall and Pat Sabatini. I had Pat Sabatini as my lock of the week against Damon Jackson. Got knocked out cold, and I said, you know what? I'm fucking done with them. I'm done with the whole camp, the Philly, Enzo Gracie people, all those Philadelphia. I'm fucking done with them. But 2024 is about putting our biases aside. What do I mean when I say we might need some help from the MMA gods? If this guy gets fucking knocked out, that's not my fault, okay? I mean, that's not, we all understand that there was a possibility that Pat Sabatini could get knocked out. So if you don't like this lock of the week, I get it. That's fine. But what I also know In no fucking world, not this world, not the other world, not any other world, in no fucking world does JSP out grapple Pat Sabatini. It just does not happen. It is not going to happen. Pat Sabatini is such a good grappler and doesn't really make mistakes in the grappling. JSP is a sloppy fucking dude. He can't even hold people in a fucking body triangle. If this is a grappling fight, which I believe it's going to be, Pat Sabatini is going to fucking dog walk JSP. I bet Pat Sabatini at plus 115. Why did I do that? Loaded the boat because I thought this guy might actually flip to a favorite. I mean, we had Pat Sabatini in his last fight, a fucking favorite versus Diego Lopez. Do you think JSP would be a favorite to Diego Lopez? Fucking dick and balls, no. If you're Pat Sabatini in this fight, you just gotta stay cool, patient. JSP is going to give you an opportunity to level change under some wild strikes, or JSP is going to shoot a shot and then you could do your little sweeps, your scrambles, reverse, counter wrestle, and do your thing. If this is a wrestling fight, Pat Sabatini is not going to lose. I promise you that. The other person I was considering for lock of the week is going to be Lucas Hosha. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I was looking at more of like a value play, you know, back and forth. He seems like a pretty durable guy. I think I do pick him to win that fight. I haven't put action on it yet, but I'm going to. But when I'm looking for a lock of the week, I understand that durability is supposed to be the number one thing, and Pat Sabatini is not the most durable guy in the world. But if he gets in a position where he should fight, he can absolutely dominate the fight. I don't think Hosha has an ability to kind of dominate that fight. Pat Sabatini can definitely dominate this fight. So as long as he doesn't get knocked out, he should win. The odds are getting even more wide. You can get him at like, what, plus 160 at this point. So thank you guys so much for watching another Lock of the Week video. It's all business. This week, we are back in line with the MMA gods. Listen, we learned our lesson. We're going to steer clear of all the nonsense, of all the crazy talk. It was my fault that Jose Aldo lost, and it's also because of me that Pat Sabatini is going to steamroll this guy over 3 rounds and hopefully finds a finish as well. So thank you guys so much for watching another Lock of the Week video. My name is Jake, aka Freckles, and I'm out. Peace.